Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, baseball from the big city, the house that Ruth built. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's Minnesota taking on New York. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for game 2, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in. And I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway, and on the hill, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. Singy, Shohei Ohtani has been as advertised. Rookie of the Year in 18, MVP in 21. He has impacted the game in a major way. And then, of course, he was on the cover of MLB The Show in 2022.
Well, he's doing something that we've never seen done before, and just absolutely phenomenal that he can be that dominant on the mound and be one of the top hitters in the game. And just watching that, it's got to take your breath away a little bit if you're a manager or a teammate to see this actually happening before your eyes.
That one inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That MVP I mentioned about Ohtani in 2021, he was actually a unanimous MVP. And the first unanimous AL MVP since Mike Trout in 2014. Other guys that have done that, Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, Frank Robinson. And now the DH, David Ortiz. This one popped up. Trammell under it. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 1st. No score. Welcome back. And starting this one, Tristan McKenzie. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Now the third baseman, Paul Molitor. That one in for a strike, 2-2. In the air, right side. He can't get there. It's a base hit. And he's got a double.
He was all over that one. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Buck O'Neil digging in now. And the righty deals. Line drive, base hit down the line. And that one's going to get into the corner. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. And that's a double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And stepping in is the speedy Joe Morgan. Kicks and fires. And he takes a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
O'Neil leads off second with nobody out. Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
The punch out there, 1 out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Andre Dawson. The pitch. He's trying for third. Ball misses. And safe. It's a stolen base.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
2-1 now.
Nope, that's a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Slider clips the zone.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 2 down.
Batting good. The catcher.
Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And he's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Naquin trying to get there. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Ernie Banks. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Gathers and throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That is it. The third baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
And a pitch. Got him swinging. 2 out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Strike 2. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are...
Well, plays made there, and that retires the side. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Alan Trammell. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. The 2-2. Stays alive. Comes the 2-2. Up the middle. And, oh, no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Man at second with one away. Next to hit, Steve Finley. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And here's a 3-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Batting 9.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, number 20. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. That's what the fans came to see, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Here's the third baseman, Paul Molitor. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That one ripped. Way back there. And it's gone. A soaring shot to center, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Now here is Buck O'Neil. Doubled his first time up. The 1-1 is fouled off.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Righty to the plate. And that's downstairs and outside. Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball, but the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is the American League Division Series on the show. Welcome back onto the third inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Byron Buxton. All right, Singer, you know him at Dork. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Threw open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. And a ball evens the count. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Tyler.
So a man aboard, and now the right fielder, Tyler Naquin. The 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two now. And that one almost got him. Varsho leads off first with 1 away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Ohtani picks to first, and he's back in there. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ripped on the ground to second. Morgan on to first. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's a speed threat, Joe Morgan.
The second baseman, Joe Morgan.
2-2 now. Got him looking. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And now, Andre Dawson. Kirk moving under this one. And makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Ivan Rodriguez.
So 2 down now, and here is Pudge Rodriguez. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. In the air out towards right center. Buxton sprinting after it. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And that's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Man at second here with 2 away, and the batter will be the shortstop, Alan Trammell. He's 0 for 1. 1-1 now. In the air, left side. Varsho after it. In the air to make the catch. So 1 hit is all they get. 3 innings complete. The Knights have the lead, 4-0. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now, Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Clips the outside corner. Counts full, 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. On the ground right side. And that one finds its way through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Man at first. Here's some real power at the plate. David Ortiz. He's 0 for 1. Ortiz checks his swing. Appeal down to third. He went around, according to Carl Dixon. The 1-2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here comes a pitch. And fouled off. You know, I'm not sure one player has ever been the ultimate face of the franchise like Ernie Banks was for those Cubs teams back in the 50s and 60s. Misses, and that's ball 2.
Ernie was Mr. Cub, Boog. You remember? Let's play 2. I mean, that's what he said all the time, and he's still beloved in Chicago.
Morgan squeezes it. 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball on a strike. And that's in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
On the ground. Oh, nice play. Nicely done for the out. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Shohei Ohtani. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Banks whips it to first on the run. And a quick out, number 1. So digging in, Steve Finley.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
1 down, base is empty. And now the count is even. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Finley tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he offered at it.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Number 20 digs in now. He's already homered in this one. High in the air, out to right. Naquin drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And that's the inning. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Next pitch is outside. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. That one's in there. That is strike 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Byron Buxton. Struck out looking at his first at bat. The 1-1 is fouled off. And here it comes. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away. So now 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Next one is off the plate. 3-2 now. At the belt and fires. And that's ball 4.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler Naquin. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Here's a 1-1. Good eye right there. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Max Fried getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Gilbert getting loose as well. Righty delivers. And there's a foul ball. And he deals. And there he goes. Up the middle. Morgan gets it to first. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Paul Molitor. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 gone here.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The wind of the pitch. In the dirt. Tosses to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
That's in there, and the count 1-2. This one lifted in the air, left field. And that is that. Welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg. The 1-1 is fouled off. And the pitch. That misses, and the count is 2-2.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. And the right-hander deals. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Rodriguez makes the play, and there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
The 2-2 on the way. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Got him. And there are 2 outs.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he does.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's out of here. He leaves the yard to right, and they inch closer. It's 4-1.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Ohtani will depart, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. New pitcher on here, Max Fried.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
So 2 away with nobody on. Stepping in, Ernie Banks. That misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. The wind of the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. An absolutely majestic shot, and they close the gap. It's 4-2.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. The next pitch misses. 2-1. outside. Alejandro Kirk up next. And now the lefty. There's the strike.
Okay.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 4-2. John Gray will take over here.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andre Dawson. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Right-handed reliever.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line. Well, now that this is a bullpen game, it's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Nope.
And there's ball four.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
So man aboard, Pudge Rodriguez getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. Gray a move to first. Dawson gets back easily. It goes down looking.
Really nice pitch right there. He dotted that fastball on the inside and just froze him for the backwards K. Even if he swings, so tough to do anything with the pitch in that location and that velocity. You almost have to be looking hard in with 2 strikes to handle it. And who does that?
Alan Trammell now at the plate. Checks over to first. Back safely. On a strike. The pitch. There's the swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Dawson over at first with 1 away. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Mountcastle toss to second, return throw to first, got him, double play, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're through 6 full. The Knights with the lead 4-2. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. And out number 1 on the grab.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Max said he's not sure who actually started at first, but it was 2019, and he and Giolito, who were teammates together in high school in Los Angeles, they had the idea to become more familiar with the opposing lineup using MLB The Show.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Liner, base hit.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. That line drive isn't going to light up StatCast or anything like that, but it gets the job done. And he just kind of caught it on a weird spot of the bat, but he didn't get cheated with the swing, that's for sure.
Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. 2-2 down. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. And welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Now a fly ball to right center. Makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 12.
And now the right fielder, Steve Finley. That one misses, and the count 2-1. Just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a run. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Number 20, the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Tap dances out of the way of that one. The wind and the pitch. And downstairs. Popped up. Sandberg under it. Makes the grab. And there are 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Paul Molitor digs in now. He's already homered in this game. The 1-1. Shoots a line drive single into right center. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Buck O'Neil, 1 for 3, and now 2-1. Molitor off of first with 2 away. Gray moved to first, and he just got his hand in there. The 2-1. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
And the right-hander's 3-1. And strike two. Got him swinging. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Yimi Garcia. Ryan Sandberg getting ready to hit. The Lumberjacks in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at-bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
And the righty deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Right-hander kicks, deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And there's a ball.
Full count.
Three-two. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. The pitch. Foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So now here's the DH, David Ortiz. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Emmanuel Clase.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ernie Banks.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Here's a 2-1. Just off the outside part of the plate. Nolan Arenado in the on-deck circle. And a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. The tying run at the plate. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch is outside. Alejandro Kirk waiting for a turn at the plate. Here comes a 3-2. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
2 outs, bases full. And here is Alejandro Kirk. And it's even up. Two outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Sandberg, the runner at third. Banks at second. Arenado on at first with 2 down. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him! Huge strikeout there. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but can't get anyone across. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. The Knights out front here, 5-2. Bottom of the 8th. Now here is Joe Morgan.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
The 2-1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
3-2. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Man at first. Now the left fielder, Andre Dawson. Gray a move to first. Morgan back in standing. Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Next pitch misses outside. 2-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Morgan on the move. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Gray over to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Now all even up. Runner goes again. Mountcastle takes it himself. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, catcher,
And now Pudge Rodriguez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Pitch is in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Out to short. Banks. Rodriguez out of the play.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Allen.
And now Alan Trammell. Runner leads away at second. On the ground to the left. Banks. That is the inning. welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Popped up. Morgan drifts towards it. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Dalton Varsho will hit next. And 1-2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field, and that one hops the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
One down. Tyler Naquin to the plate. And a 1-1. Hit hard, base hit. Varsho around 3rd. Here's the throw to the plate. The run comes in to score from 2nd, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well done, drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Sean Armstrong.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Now it's the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Put together a great at bat last time. Really battled. Ended up with the base hit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch downstairs. Yeah, that's ball 2.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
And now here is Ryan Mountcastle up the middle, and that is the ball game.
This is what you call taking care of business. When you've got home field advantage and you win the first 2 games of the series, that's what you come to the ballpark to do. They've worked hard to get to this point. Now they're in the driver's seat. We'll see how they do once this series continues. But so far, they've set the tone.
Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these 2 teams.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Because I ain't no joke. I used to let the mic smoke. Now I slam it when it's done.